Hey guys, what's going on? Brandon here with Texas Plinking with another video. Just got done shooting the one with the 226 Legion and back out here with this one. This is what I was really excited to come out here for today. This is a new build, and so let's just get right into it. So it is actually my first AR pistol. So not a rifle at all. I've made a video on the legality on AR pistols and what it is and all that kind of stuff. I'll probably touch on it real quickly, maybe mid-video later. But in short, it's an AR pistol, which makes it a shorter barrel, but it gives you some limitations. You cannot have an adjustable stock, cannot have a vertical grip. Angled foregrips are fine, and this is actually a brace, not a stock. So let's go ahead and piece it apart here and tell you guys how it came to be. So this is a BCA or Bear Creek Arsenal AR pistol upper, and they went ahead and sent me the pistol lower as well. I'll show you a picture of how it came to me. It is a 10.5-inch barrel with a free-floated M-LOK handguard. As far as the upper goes, 5.56 1-in-7 twist, and the lower was of course the pistol lower, so it has to have the buffer tube and everything like that, but that's all it was. It was just a tube with like a foam pad, so you could kind of put it in your shoulder or hold it out like this, because again, legally it cannot have a stock. And again, guys, filming in the truck just because it's super windy outside, so forgive me if I'm sweating like a pig, but better than bad audio. So as far as how it's decked out, it was all done through Optics Planet. So that's everything that you guys see that is not BCA. All right, so starting with the brace. So this is an SB Tactical SB PDW. I really like this because it is as ergonomic and adjustable and everything as a brace can legally be. So I like that. What you have here is a little button. You could go ahead and press it and extend it. So it was in its first position. Here's a middle position, and press it, put it in its longest position. So that's pretty nice. And again, press and really nice and compact, especially with the 10.5-inch barrel. Of course, with a pistol or a SBR, which we'll get into later, you can go as short as you want. So I thought the 10.5 was actually the perfect size. So I guess we'll just talk about the rest here. This is, because it's M-LOK, Magpul actually makes these M-LOK rail covers in any color you want. I mean, like green, tan, black, and then like a more urban UDE or whatever it's called, or flat dark earth, the coyote, I don't know. But they make a bunch of different colors there. Went ahead and put a M-LOK rail on the bottom to put on this angled foregrip. Those came to me in green, so I just painted those to try to match it a little bit. So I really like the look of all of that. So this is a Sightmark Wolfhound. It's a 4x magnified optic, and it has bullet drop compensation for 300 blackout, 5.56, 223, whatever, and with different grain weights, 55, 62, or 300 blackout for 220 and 160 something or whatever. But yeah, and these are pretty competitively priced. Glass quality, just from my quick time with it, is not bad. Field of view isn't the best, but it's not terrible. But overall, yeah, the reticle's clean. Bullet drop compensation. I'll play some B-roll later. Illuminated green and red. It's a very clean illumination too. This is not a gimmicky option, or optic, I mean. A lot of sights out there that are like 40 bucks and may look cool, they're just trash and they're made for, you know, toys. But no, this is a great optic. It's going to hold zero. It's going to do all that. But yeah, being 4x magnified, you could get a little bit better precise shots for hunting or whatever else. Little caps here for adjusting, and you don't lose them because they'll stay on. But go ahead with a flathead coin or bullet casing or whatever. You could go ahead and adjust your zero here. I don't know if I'm going to keep that on there too long. Maybe like a small little micro red dot or something like that would be kind of cool, just to cut down the weight and just keep it as concealed as an AR can be. But yeah, right now we're going to run this. I have not sighted it in yet, but I did a couple test shots and it seems to be on well enough. Another thing, this is kind of cool. I got these ETS or Elite Tactical Systems mags that are transparent. These are really cool. So I'm not going to cycle it in, but just to show you what it looks like, that is the complete build. So yeah, like I said, may change form a little bit later. Maybe I'll put a different muzzle brake, maybe eventually a different sight or whatever. But right now it's like this, and I've only fired about 10-15 shots through it. So let's go ahead and run it a little bit more. All right, so I got a couple steel targets down range, about 30-ish yards or so. Let's go ahead and cycle it up. One thing I'm gonna mention real quickly, for my test shots, I was running fine. With the new gun, I like to put some oil in there because they typically ship to you pretty dry. These ship kind of dry, and I always throw oil. I totally forgot. So we're running it dry. I'll go ahead and clean it and oil it up when I get home. But right now, I don't expect any hiccups to happen, but should have oiled it. Didn't. It's running good. All right, let's go ahead and get Plinking here. one thing to know with pistols, AR pistols, because that shorter barrel doesn't really give it a whole lot of room for the gases to relax or whatever, go through their course. So cool thing with this, at the 10.5 inch, it still has the carbine length gas system. When you have a 7.5 inch, it's even shorter, so it's even more brutal. But you know, 10.5, I think it's a good length because you can see the gas system's almost at the very end of the barrel. So it's a good delayed kind of thing. We walked back just a little bit further, not by much, but just to see. Like I said, I have not made a single adjustment to this sight yet, just for plinking around, so we'll see if I need to, but stretch it out a little bit further here, so let's see. Cool, so we're gonna go ahead and back it out a little bit further, even though it's not totally sighted in. It seems to be good enough for the steel targets. But let's say we're about right here. That's backed out to about 100 or so yards. So cool thing about a gun like this, like I had mentioned before, it's a cool truck gun because of the size. So here it is next to me. I got the mag up here. So let's go from this position, get the hearing protection on, and see if we can't jump out and hit these targets. This should be interesting. I've not shot this distance with this guy yet, but trying to find just where to hold because it is a little off. I think it's shooting a little high. There we go. Had a few hits there, but yeah, pretty neat. I mean, you still have a, you know, a pretty fast twisting 5.56 barrel, so carries a lot of stuff pretty well out to some distance. But you know, one day we're gonna go ahead and sight this in properly and really stretch it out, and maybe go with something with no magnification and then add like a magnifier, something kind of really usable like that. But overall, for such a small package like that, I am quite happy. So to run through it one more time though, that is a Bear Creek Arsenal pistol. Bear Creek Arsenal, they're people that I've partnered up with recently. They've been nice enough to send me some stuff to try out. So they are actually hooking you guys up as well. If you guys want to save 5%, go ahead and use the code Texas Plinking whenever you guys check out on your complete uppers or lowers or whatever else they have on there. Again, Texas Plinking saves you 5% there. Same goes for Optics Planet, keeping it real easy. On Optics Planet, anything at all you guys want, I will put the links to the exact items I used here. But on all those and anything on Optics Planet, save 5% with the same code. That's Texas Plinking. By you guys helping out those that support me, that is massive help, and it is much appreciated for all parties, and they end up helping you guys out, save some money too. So that's pretty cool. That's not gonna be the last you guys see of this gun. I will bring it out in the very near future, but just thought I'd show you guys very quickly. But yeah, I am enjoying it quite a bit. Also, last thanks I want to give is to shootsteel.com. Like I mentioned on the 226 Legion video in the last upload, they hooked us up with all the steel out there, and they're hooking you guys up with 10% with the code I will display right here. So yeah, that's just about gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.